Adamith Myanus III here. I just got back from Geekwood.ca's online store. Their friendly shopkeeper showed me their epic dice sets, gorgeous dice vaults, and other original handcrafted one-of-a-kind D&D accessories. I bought one of their charisma-boosting D&D pins, and I love it so much I had a word with Geekwood's Master of Coin. By using the promo code TIDDIES, with 2 Ds, you can add a free D&D pin to your next order. If you live in Canada, shipping is free on all items. That's Geekwood.ca for all your luxury D&D needs.
Last time on Tabletop Tiddies.
And the flyer says, down with the trials.
I looked all up and down. Darling, are you not the leader of this fantastic group? I would love to design you a new outfit. Just see how it goes after that. It's like a trial run, right?
I'm not a fan of trials, if you know what I mean. You'll be graded on how well you solve the mystery of the haunting of Fall Mansion, with a maximum of 75 points being awarded at this time. If you get lost, your lights will show you the way. I have confidence that my favorites will always take the right direction. You rush forward and find Timber at the back in a glass cage.
I've been working with Valkyria. How do you know Korak?
He's my brother. He left a long time ago. I've been looking for him for a really long time. It does not surprise me that he tried to weasel his way into a place of power.
Dulkin, the bat guy that we saw, he comes by as well. There's like a whole big conspiracy going on.
The reason I'm here is not to win these games. It's to kill Korak.
No.
That's always been my goal.
No, you have to keep doing it. It's always watching. We have to keep doing the trials.
Hello, monsters, bitches, and gentlefolk. Welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast run entirely by people of marginalized genders.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo! I got excited. We're back.
Yeah!
Happy New Year.
Backstreet's back,
Happy
baby.
New Year.
My name is Charlene Barrett. I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, her, and you can call me Char. My wonderful players today are ready to go.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and today I'm playing Wilmer Adamith Myanus III. And he is a half-elf sorcerer. And where he's at, he's having some real existential moments because he got all excited about being the killer, and then now turns out he was killing things, like real things. So his relationship to Killing Machine as a nickname is gonna get a little bit more cloudy.
All right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Borba Skullcleaver, the Orc Barbarian, whose pronouns are also she, her. It's good to be back.
Woo.
Borba is getting some bombs dropped on her. I mean, she already knew a lot of the stuff that was told, but also, it's still intense. She's still feeling it. She's got some questions. She's a little angry. Her brother's around. He's not a good dude, so yeah.
Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Amanda Lourenço. My pronouns are she, her. And today, I am playing Mila Thornfire. She is a Lightfoot halfling bard. Her pronouns are also she, her. And she is, she is confused. She is she is happy to see Timber because she thought that he was dead. So she's just vibing. I think she's just vibing right now. She's like, okay. I mean, we've been killing real things. That's an issue, but my friend is alive, so it's all good.
Could be worse. Hey, everybody. My name is Emily Matchette. My pronouns are she, her. I play Steve, the Gnome Rogue, whose pronouns are also she, her. And Steve is it's a little on the same lines as Mila, I think, and Wilmer. She's a little bit shook. This is not what she signed up for at all. And it's not what she agreed to. So she is not really a happy camper right now. Not that Steve would ever go camping, but
She would go glamping, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, she would.
yeah.
She would 100%. But she'd also probably prefer like a spa retreat to glamping even. She would go glamping to be able to say she went glamping, but she would actually call it camping. She wouldn't want to go though.
Before we even get started, I'm going to Titty Tower of Doom over here, which was...
Oh my god.
This is designed privately, specially for us from Geekwood, which is one of our sponsors. And whenever we have really big rolls, it gets to go down all these cute, fun, definitely not scary levels to see what comes up. So you guys are going to want a
What
10
are you rolling for?
or higher. I'm just letting you know you want a 10 or higher.
Okay.
Oh no.
And that was a 6.
Okay, but what were you rolling for?
Well done.
Immediately, you start to hear footsteps coming down from one of the hallways, meaning that your meeting with Timber is cut short. You all quickly leave the underground basement, and I need everybody to roll a stealth check. What we're going to be doing is a group roll, so I need at least 2 of you to succeed, unless one of you crit fails.
Emily.
And the rogue crit fails. I'm an embarrassment.
Oh no.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Steve, what the hell? You're being so loud.
Shut up, Orbot.
Her heels are.
All of you immediately after seeing this shadow and hearing footsteps coming down one of the hallways, it's hard to pinpoint where it's coming from, and you all begin to look for where to hide, realizing that all of these cages are made of glass, so they're basically kind of see-through. And I need whoever is the most athletic to make a check for me. I imagine it
Probably
would
not.
It's gonna be Borba.
It's gonna be me. 'cause
It's a strength check. It's gonna be Borba.
It's gonna be me. That's a 13.
All right, with your 13 athletics check, you notice there are a few objects at the foot of where you're standing. There's a small barrel, there's a sack filled with something, and there's some sort of rod, a metal rod. And you think that you have enough time with your 13 athletics to maybe throw something to kind of give a distraction to help your group escape.
All right, I'm gonna throw the barrel.
Great.
I guess. That's the loudest thing.
Borba, you pick up this barrel and launch it down one of the hallways, and it clatters and rolls, and it does. The metal lining on this barrel, it's kind of like a small wine barrel, does make quite a clatter. And I'll give everybody a chance to roll stealth one more time.
Still not very
How am I
good.
rolling so well? I got a 17. I have no stealth.
I taught you well. I taught you well.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
I got a 16 again.
And I got a 12.
All right. As a group stealth check, you make it. You manage, with Borba's distraction, to scamper away back the way you came, and successfully make it back to your dormitory, where you can debrief on what you learned from Timber.
So,
Okay, so
what the hell?
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, I mean, was pretty standard for Korak, but a little fucked up, yeah.
I am so sorry that he's your brother.
Yeah, I am too.
Your bro does not seem like a cool dude.
Really? What tipped you off there?
Probably the murder.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
I would say,
yep.
yeah.
That's a big red flag, in my opinion. Yeah. When I noticed he murdered my family, I was like, you know what? Don't think you're
Not
a good
cool.
dude. Not cool.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who would kill their own
But
family?
hey, Tinder's alive.
Yeah, Timber's alive.
Timber's
That's cool.
alive. Yeah, that's right. I was happy because when I saw that berry in my plate, I thought that he was dead, and
I
Oh, yeah.
straight up thought he was dead as well.
I
Yeah.
fully thought he was gone.
I was not happy. I was not happy at all. I was like, why would they kill him?
Yeah,
Why would they kill him?
Well, like I said, I wasn't putting anything past him because I was like 99% sure Korak had like a huge pull in this. So I was like, oh yeah, killing people that I like, yep, makes sense. So I didn't want to rule it out, but I'm glad I was wrong.
So he is he's one of the game masters because he wants to kill everyone? Is that what?
I don't even know why. I think he was one of the weaker, like physically weaker people in my clan. Felt like he was entitled to a lot because, well, my dad was the leader of our clan, so he wanted to be leader. I was gonna be leader, so he was a little upset about that because he's a jealous bitch.
Yeah,
So,
and honestly,
yeah.
like, women should be leaders.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't.
Like,
he
did you
was
see
really salty about
Sephora
it.
in that reel? She kicked butt.
Was that
Yeah.
your sister?
Yeah, she was the red hair one.
Oh, she's so cool.
Yeah, she was really cool. And then there was also that cut of the bat incident. Glares
Yeah.
at Steve.
Here's the thing with the bats is that it didn't go as planned. I had better ideas. I had grand ideas with the bats.
I mean, a lot of that did go as planned. I thought we had that solved, like, at the fountain, but I was wrong, so it's fine. It's fine.
What do you mean? We solved it. We
fine.
figured out that it was the fall guy during the fall, or before the fall,
Yeah.
All
in
right.
the fall
So
mansion. Anyways,
here's the thing. What are we going to do now?
Well, I think we need to find this Valkyria and talk to her, because she's got some info on how to fix this. And when I say fix, I mean kill Korak.
That's
All right.
a very bold choice.
I mean, I'm not gonna not do that. That's literally why I'm here.
It seems like it's her life's purpose at this point, Wilmer, so I don't want to get in the way of that. But so we're going to find, it's Valkyria, right?
It's
Valkyria?
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 Something
Sorry, you want to jump in on this and tell us how to pronounce your character's name?
Valkyria.
Valkyria.
Okay, Valkyria.
That's not how I wrote it down.
Also, both Mila and Borba, give me a perception check.
14.
15.
All right, both of you notice that Floof and Clove have left your shoulder/backpack that they normally stay on and are next to the one of the walls of your dormitory room. And there seems to be like a new small door that they're standing next to.
Whoa.
What's up?
What's going on over there? Why is there a door? That
Hey,
wasn't there
Clove,
before.
what's up? Yeah.
Guys, did you dig that hole?
I open
Is
it.
that like a thing you did, or was that already there? Like,
I open the door.
Sneakily,
Stealthily,
What?
slowly open the door.
Steve, you reach forward and have to crouch down because of how small this door
Oh,
is.
damn.
It's about like a foot tall.
That's a small door.
In modern day, one might think it was a cat door.
Hey.
And Steve,
How convenient.
there is no door handle, but when you reach to touch the door, you feel like a light buzz in your hands, but it doesn't open.
Clove, can you try opening that up?
Clove skitters to the door and knocks on it 3 times, and it slides open in an upwards fashion, leaving a glowing sort of aura seeping into the room from this very tiny area.
Can I see what's inside?
Mila
Can
and
I see what's
Borba,
inside? I got dark vision.
all of you crouch in front of this teeny tiny hole, a la Friends, by the door, as both Clove and Floof walk into the glow, and they sort of like don't disappear, but it's almost like there's fog in here mixed with like a shimmer, a glittery feeling, and both of them level up. This is the companion's closet. Floof, you have earned 2 abilities. Pounce. If Floof or Borba moves at least 20 feet straight forward to a creature and then hits it with their claw attack on the same turn, the target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is knocked prone, Floof can make 1 bite attack against it as a bonus action. And because Floof is so strong, whenever he does succeed on a bite attack, which is piercing damage, half of the damage rounded up can be healed for Floof.
Snap.
Clove, you have earned the paladin ability of lay on hands.
And with that, we have a healer.
Oh my god. We have a dead hand that's also a healer.
She sent me this today, and I was like, "What?"
That's great.
Through either high-fiving or a shoulder massage, you have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With that pool, Clove can restore a total number of hit points equal to Mila's level times 5. It also, instead, if you don't want to heal hit points, you can neutralize poison or target one disease that is affecting a creature for 5 hit points worth.
Cool.
I
And
swear, whoever's hand this was, I think it must
Yeah, I
be
know.
Paladin's hand. That's canon now. Like, that's just what it is.
Paladin lost a hand.
both Amanda and Rachel can now roll a d6 for their companions to increase their health.
I got a 4.
So that'll be 4 plus whatever Clove's constitution modifier is.
Perfect.
I also got a 4. So that'll
Whoa.
same.
As your companions come back out from this tiny companion closet, the door slides shut once more, and they're both wearing this like purple ribbon, floof around his neck and Clove around the wrist.
Ooh, fancy.
It's at this point, Mila, that you've been holding your chanter that's been attached to Basil this entire time. And while holding this this chanter, you gain a +2 bonus to the saving throw DC of all your bard spells. And as an action, you can use the concertina to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance from the item,
Ooh. I'm so excited about that.
which is once per day, so it'll reset every dawn.
Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. And with that, over the loudspeaker, you hear "Lights out in 5 minutes."
Wow, we have a. What? How come
Did
we have
we?
to listen to that? We can just stay up if we want to. We're not children.
Well,
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we just didn't.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if
I
we
don't
would
really
just
want to
do-
listen to anything.
What
Or
else
we
are we
could
going
go
to
to sleep.
do? We're
I-
locked in.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Steve goes to bed.
We can throw a party. We
Wilbur
can
goes
stay
to bed.
up. We can stay up and tell ghost stories.
No, we just
enough ghost
we
stories.
Mila,
I've
we
had
just
enough.
lived a ghost story. I'm going to bed.
Sleepover. We can play party games.
Wilmer like puts the pillow over his head.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think they're right. I think we should just go rest. We had a long day and did not do so
Steve's
hot.
already
I think
asleep.
we need to rest up. I go to bed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Mila, you're up alone. Is there anything you'd like to do before going to sleep?
Can I check the door?
Sure, yeah. Walking over to the door, you still see the same metal/glass-like panel next to it. Yeah, it's shut right now.
Can I try opening?
Sure, yeah. You place your hand on this panel and you hear the same unaccess sound.
Okay. I go to bed.
All right. With everybody sleeping, you all gain a long rest, which means that you have all of your health back, all of your spell slots. We're going to level up throughout the episode in lovely little scenes I've just made for you guys. Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
But also, this is like our intel learning episode, so we're going to be meeting with Timber every now and then. And Borba, when you wake up the next morning, you see a little Goodberry on your pillow.
How did he get out? Was he let out of his cage? I guess this is a whole thing he signed up for, so I guess they must just like let him out when they need him to do stuff. Cool. Awesome. What does this mean?
Borba,
What do you want?
can you give me an intelligence check
Oh no.
Yes.
or insight?
Let's insight and intelligence I think are probably both gonna be very bad.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Okay, Borba can connect the dots that Timber has tried to communicate in the past via Goodberry. So there is definitely a message that this Goodberry is trying to send, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is.
Cool. I think I'll just try to figure out a way to go down there and see him at some point, I guess. I guess that's what I'll do.
Okay.
That's good with me. I don't know what you want. I'll go and ask you.
Borba is holding up the Goodberry to her face as she's yelling at it.
Are we seeing this?
Yeah, she said it out loud, so you could look over and see what's happening.
Try eating it.
Okay, I eat it.
Borba, you feel a fullness in your belly that you know will just last you the whole darn day. You don't need to eat all day.
Sweet. I'm super full, guys. That's not the information I wanted, but I'm full now.
Well,
And the door is open, and you know from Marge's last big statement when you guys were in the theater watching the video that she so sweetly compiled, that today is your training day, so you're able to go wherever you like to go do some training.
Cool. Let's go.
let's do it.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Borba, as you walk outside, you see another Goodberry on the floor.
I don't need to eat anymore. Does anybody else need to eat? Because there's a lot of these. Okay, you're having.
I eat it.
Mila, you are completely full and do not need to eat for the rest of the day. So as your group starts walking towards where you normally would go to eat some breakfast, some of you are already full. Do you want to still be together as a group, or do you want to split off?
Guys, do you care if I hang out with you guys for breakfast, or just I'm not gonna eat anything? I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah,
Or is
I'm
that
full
weird?
too.
Like, do you want me to just be sitting here watching you eat, or does that make you uncomfortable?
It's really up to you, darling. I really could not care less.
Okay,
I'm very
well,
used to people just watching me eat.
Okay, I just didn't want to make you like feel weird or anything. So
That is so
I'll sit-
weird,
I'll sit
Wilmer.
here.
Was there more good berries that maybe perhaps someone was supposed to follow?
Yeah, I'll like look around. Obviously, on the way, if I see more, I'm gonna pick them up. But I was like, yo,
Borba, give me a perception check.
5.
There are no Goodberries that you're supposed to follow.
All right, I don't know. I'm just gonna hang out with you guys, I guess.
What kind of breakfast is it, Char?
Yes. So once you arrive, it's like a buffet style breakfast. There are people coming and going. There are a stack of hot plates for you to grab as you go. And
Fancy.
the buffet itself is filled with a lot of various extravagant sorts of breakfasts. There's fruit salad with exotic fruits. You have a wide range of sausages, hash browns.
Are there crepes?
There is, in fact, a crepe station
Excellent.
with a chef standing behind it.
Beelining it to the crepes.
I want a chocolate crepe, yeah.
I just want a croissant.
Oh,
Chocolate croissant?
There's like a
No,
basket
just a plain croissant.
of
Just gonna get
various
a
baked
croissant.
goods.
Even though I'm not hungry at all, I really want some sausages. So I'm just gonna grab them and be like, I wish I hadn't eaten that Goodberry. I really want to eat these. I'm not gonna eat all of them. So I'll just like nibble on them.
Just nibble one sausage.
Wilmer's gonna walk up to the attendant and be like, has anyone tasted this food to make sure it's not poisoned?
The chef looks at you and says, "What?"
I just want to make sure that no one's trying to. Here, can you just eat a little piece of this croissant? It would make me feel a lot better. And he hands him a piece.
Let me get this straight. If this is poisoned, you want me to eat it.
Yeah, because that way I'll know if I'm poisoned or not.
Hold on 1 second here. Your silver spoon.
No? What?
Marge told me about you. Silver spoon. You got a silver spoon up your butt.
I just want to make sure I'm not gonna die. Please.
Listen, I baked these.
You're just like pushing it into his face. Please eat this.
I
just want the croissant.
first this morning. And he'll eat the tiny piece that you gave him, and he doesn't fall over immediately.
Okay. Thank you. And then I put it in my pocket, and then I just go and sit down and
In
just
your
watch
pocket.
him. I just watch him for like the next
put
like
the
15,
croissant.
20 minutes.
You know,
Put the croissant in your pocket.
that's very
Yeah.
rude, he yells as you walk away.
That's rude. You chef.
You
Sits
chef.
down.
Borba, are you eating the sausages now, or are you just keeping them for later?
I have them on a plate. I'm kind of like nibbling on one, and I gave one to Floof, and then the rest I'm probably just gonna like put in my bag for later.
Just loose sausages in your bag.
Yeah, I don't have a bag. I don't know. They're most likely gonna be like Floof food. Let's be real.
Are these like cured sausages, or are they breakfast sausages?
This is
like the
like-
kind that are like
I'm
wet.
assuming they're greasy.
Just loose sausages in your bag.
Just
Steve
covered
is
in lint.
unimpressed.
I haven't
They're
put them
proper
in there
like
yet.
American breakfast style sausages.
I will if it's gonna bother you that much, Steve, I will go ask for a bag to put them in before
Or
I
just
put them in
get a
my
napkin.
bag.
There are napkins on the table. Just wrap them up.
Okay,
the napkin will get greasy.
Not if you use enough napkins.
They're gonna fall out of the napkin because I put a cat in
Not
my bag
if
as
you
well.
wrap it up nicely. I wrap up her sausages for her.
Oh my gosh.
Steve, give me a sleight of hand check.
21.
You
Those sausages are not going anywhere.
almost like a baby's bottom in the world's perfect diaper. These sausages are just perfectly wrapped like a little present under a Christmas tree. I figured that
You're welcome.
the Christmas tree metaphor was better than the diaper metaphor. I don't know why my brain went there for food related things.
I enjoyed that. Thank you.
Okay. Steve, as you're wrapping these, give me a perception check.
19.
There is a good berry in the sausages.
Borba darling,
Yeah.
there's a good berry here.
What?
I think you should go talk to Timber.
Well, why didn't he just leave a note saying, "Hey, come talk to me"? Why is he trying to be cryptic? I don't understand. And I just get up and I go. I'm just like super like, oh.
Borba, you get up and leave the table, your belly filled with good berry as well as various sausages. A little overly full, but not too uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was only like nibbling on like one sausage.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I really didn't need this.
It's like when you're bored and you just have snacks in your fridge and you just keep eating.
Yeah, exactly. And you're just like, I really didn't need this. I was not hungry. Yeah.
Are you trying to be stealthy as you go visit Timber? Or are you just figuring everyone's busy?
I figure in the main areas, I don't need to be stealthy, but as soon as it gets to places that look like it's like I shouldn't be there, yeah, I should probably try to be a little quiet.
Yeah, okay. Give me a performance check.
Okay.
As you
That's a 7.
walk down these halls knowing that you should look like you know where you're going and you're just being your average Borba self. You have a little jaunty step that's a little odd for how Borba usually
Out
walks.
of character.
A little out of character, a little out of place.
This is fine.
And nobody seems to pay you any mind as you continue there, though. So you're about at the spot where you think you should probably start to check corners before you turn and whatnot.
Cool. I do that.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
11.
All right.
Not bad.
Noticing your jauntiness, you sort of transform that walk into a light-footed stepping, so that the walls no longer shake as you thunder past, and you are able to make your way downstairs to the area where all the creatures are kept locked away.
All right, cool. I go up to the area where Timber is. I'm like, hey.
Timber's like sitting there trying to make one more good berry as you come up. Oh, hello, Borba. I didn't see you. Hello.
Hey, why didn't you just send me a note saying, "Hey, I need to talk to you"? I didn't know. I ate the good berry.
Wait, which one? Because Valkyria said that for she was kind of mean about it. She said for you, I might need to make a few of them. I thought you'd probably get the message in one, so it was the first one, wasn't it?
I ate it, and then I was like, okay, well, I gave the other one to other people because I thought they might be hungry.
Oh.
So this Valkyria sounds really rude. I don't appreciate that at all, but sure, okay.
I cannot cast any more spells today because she had me make so many good berries for you.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't catch on sooner.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's I'll if you need messages sent, I can like tell the others, I guess. That way you don't have to spell more.
Well, she told me that it's probably safer if like each of you come down individually, which is why we're being so sneaky and so espionage. But I mean, I still want to do the espionage. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Just say hi to everyone, but then they'll get a message from me and they'll know to come down here.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I won't steal your thunder. I got it. Cool.
So
what's up?
I think she wanted me to talk to you first because it seems like you're the most attached to this. What's going on?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Korak, right, is your brother?
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah.
What? He's not good, is he?
No, he's awful. Why do you think I want to kill him?
Okay.
He's real bad. I literally don't have any other family because of him.
Oh, well, I mean, the people at this trial could probably be your family, if you let them or whatever.
Oh, didn't really think about that. It's interesting. Yeah.
I mean, families, me and Pip are a family because, we've been friends for so long, but we're not blood. I don't think so.
I meant like I don't have blood.
Okay, yeah, like
anymore. Like a
mom.
You know. Yeah. Like they're literally all dead because of him.
Oh,
and I need to. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's fine. It's been a while. It's still rough. I don't like to think about it much, but it's fine.
Okay. Then I'll go on to another subject, I guess.
Yeah.
As far as I know, they don't know that you're here.
Oh, how? Okay, cool. That's convenient.
I kind of get the impression that it's like when you join the trial, it's like just like dump as many people in here as possible, and they don't really care until
it's like you're like a finalist or whatever.
Yeah, until you've proven that you're important to be here. Except for Wilbur. Everyone knows that Wilbur's here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I think his because he said that his parents,
Yeah, everybody seems to be calling him Silver Spoon now, so that's they're all it's a thing.
Just like holding back a laugh. That's mean.
It's kind of true though. Let's be real. It's kind of true.
So I don't know what you want to do with that information. If like you want to lay low for a while to sneak up and kill him, or like prove yourself so that you get closer to him. But I don't know. I'm trying to keep my eyes and ears and Pips listening about for any conversations that go on. People like to meet down here and try to get me involved a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like when am I gonna get to talk to this Valkyria person? Because I feel like she has a lot of like sway in this, and I would like to be able to talk to her. Does she know? She knows I'm related to him, right? Like she knows all the things.
I can only assume, but I don't know. Again, I'm not too sure. I'm really trying. I'm getting bored in here. I started making like a lot of decorations, and there's just like a shit ton of like druid craft like leaves and decorations and stuff.
Do they like ever let you out though? That's like pretty messed up if they're just keeping you in here.
I don't know. It's fine. It's kind of like quarantine. I'm really starting to get into hobbies that I didn't think I would get into. I might ask for like a stove or something. I might make some sourdough or something.
Yeah, I was like sourdough starter.
Wow, that's relevant.
And as Timber starts talking about his sourdough expeditions with Borba, we're going to cut away to Mila and Wilmer, who are walking down the hallway that's leading to where all the training rooms are. And Mila,
Yes, for Steve.
roll me. Yeah, Steve,
Apparently.
you're not there. Sorry.
I'm still making crepes, guys. I'm very particular about the crepes.
Mila, roll me a perception check. Actually, both of you. Also, Wilmer.
17.
12.
17. With a 17, Mila, as you're walking down this hallway, and Wilmer, you'll also hear it too, but a bit later as you get closer, there's some sort of voice coming from one of the paintings on the wall.
Ooh. Hello?
Mr. Fall?
Hello? I don't think it's I don't think it's Mr. Fall. I think it's
Hello?
And
Hello?
as you reach the painting that this voice is coming from, you see Orin with Basil surrounded by fellow competitors. And you hear a voice saying, "Hey, I'm Orin. Make sure you don't become like me. I'm a loser who lost the trial."
Grandpa!
Wait, is your dad?
I go up to the painting and I'm like, you're not a loser.
Ha! My granddaughter Mila's a loser like me. Fa, fa, fa.
That's really mean.
That's really mean. I punch the painting.
Mila, you reach back your fists. Roll an unarmed attack for me.
Uh-oh. That wasn't at 20.
Your hand hits this painting with so much force that it knocks forward this furball, like forest-dwelling looking person who seems to be a non-binary furlong.
You are a bully. And I grab I grab their leg and I pull them to the side and I go, you're a bully!
They are dragged by you as this, like, I'll use your nat 20 in this so you don't have to roll again. And they completely be swooped up by your pull, and you have them, like, dangling by your arm. And you're very small.
How
this
tall?
body is huge. Yeah, a
They're both
furball
like super tall.
is, yeah, like 6 feet. So they're like a little L shape as half of their body is being held up by you right now.
Oh, no. 10 feet, says Google.
I am 2.5.
And as you are carrying this furball, they say, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry. God, let me go."
Why would you do that?
Good.
I let them go and
Their legs fall to the floor.
Yeah, I just shove them down.
And as this conversation is happening, Wilmer, give me a Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. 16.
16, nice. Putting 2 and 2 together, this furball is definitely using some sort of warlock magic to seem to possess the painting, which Mila miraculously managed to literally knock out of them. Just so you know, you can put that 2 and 2 together.
They made
Yeah.
me very angry.
You need to stop doing mean magic. I
Yeah,
declare.
Why would
Stop.
you do that?
What do you mean you declare?
He's a prince. He can do what he wants. Why would you do that?
Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry, Wilmer. Go ahead.
I am the prince. I declare.
Roll intimidation.
Heck yeah. 5. I declare you stop hiding in paintings. Stop. Bad.
This 6 foot tall, thick creature with muscular arms looks down at you, like picking themselves off of the floor after Mila's held them up for so long. And they roll their eyes at you, Wilmer.
That was rude.
I can do whatever I want. And that includes making fun of your loser grandfather.
You know what? I turn to Wilmer and I go, you know what? Bullies usually bully because they're very insecure about themselves. And I start walking away.
Okay. What? Hi, bye.
Rubnuck watches you walk away. And by the way, this lovely character Rubnuck is a Indiegogo created NPC by @Sblomcamp on Twitter.
Ooh,
I want to.
Steven!
Oh, there we go. A friend.
Yes.
As I'm walking away, Clove is gonna just stay back a little bit and just give him the finger and walk away.
Is that a real attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
that attack.
That was a 15.
A 15 hits this spellcaster who takes 3 piercing damage from Clove, and your words hit them in the heart. Or not your words. This insult of the middle finger from Clove hits them in the heart. And they turn around and as you're walking away, they say, "I'll crush you in the next trial. Just you wait, Marge's favorites."
You are an insecure little bully, and you're not gonna get anywhere in life.
Mila, stop. It's already bad.
I'm just, they just made me very angry.
Mila, you're like 1/5 of their height.
They just made me very angry.
Okay, Mila, a little piece of croissant.
Your pocket croissant? No, thank you.
Fairly certain it's not poisonous.
It's been in your pocket. No.
Okay, I'll put my.
Mila, as you feel this rage fill your body, Wilmer can notice that Basil starts to float off of your body. It kind of has like a strap on it, so you don't have to have your hands on it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And in your rage, you don't feel it, but Wilmer can see it starting to float.
Mila,
What?
you're Basil's flying away.
Huh?
It's not flying because he's attached, but
As you hear, or as you point this out, Wilmer, both of you begin to hear Basil start to play on its own, and the notes fill the air. In your ear, Mila, to your ear alone, you can hear, "Hope you like the new song, kiddo. Don't be afraid to switch things up every now and then. Good job standing up for yourself. And me. Love ya."
Grandpa?
As the notes further extend from Mila, Wilmer, you can also hear this voice, and the two of you start being empowered with some sort of versatility, some sort of acknowledgement that you have the power within yourselves to change things up as situations occur.
I do.
Why don't you both tell everybody what you just leveled up with?
Would you like to go first, Sarah?
sure. So I just went with additional points to I did for the +2. So I leveled up in intelligence and charisma because they were both odds. So now I got a 2 intelligence and a 4 charisma. So
Nice.
hopefully I'll be a little more intimidating. Yeah, and then I also swapped out my meta magic too because I can do that. So now,
And you gain sorcerer versatility,
yes,
which I think is what lets you do that.
yes.
Yeah, great.
Sorry, I didn't say that out loud.
That's okay.
Is that
That's
from
good.
Tasha's as well?
It is, indeed.
Nice, because I got bardic versatility.
Which is also from Tasha's.
Yeah. So whenever I reach levels in this class that grants the ability score improvement feature, you can do one of the following, representing a change in focus as you use your skills and magic. So I can either replace one of my skills and choose I choose for the expertise feature with one of my other skills proficiency that isn't an expertise, or I can replace one cantrip that I learned. And what I've done is I switched out minor illusion. I've switched out minor illusion with light.
Nice.
And Yeah, and then with level 4, I also get an extra cantrip and a spell. So I got some cool stuff.
Whoop, whoop. And you also gained your ability points as well for your charisma.
Yeah, because bardic versatility is a bonus.
Yeah.
So I got charisma, so my charisma is now 20.
Cool.
And
So
my
this
dex.
social interaction just like skyrocketed y'all's social skills.
Yeah. And my dex is now 18.
Wow. Nice. And both of you can roll your hit die live right now.
All right.
And don't forget to add your constitution modifier.
I also, I figured how to like storytell it is through Wilmer's like use of getting better at fighting. Now he has the mage armor. So he can actually like have a decent AC.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Oof.
I am the weakest boy ever, and I rolled a 1.
Sarah, you re-roll ones on hit dice.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh my god.
So
I rolled another 1. Can I just keep going?
You can keep re-rolling. Wow.
You can't write this shit.
Finally a 6. Okay, so at least a little bit more beefy.
Oh, man.
Yo, Max.
All right.
Hit dates.
So Mila got a 4 and Wilmer got a 6. Don't
Yeah,
forget to add your constitutions.
my con
Yes,
is
that's
2,
plus
so I
7.
get plus 6.
Nice.
Hey everybody, it's your gal pal Emily. Thank you so much for listening to episode 10 of Tabletop Tiddies, and Happy New Year. I hate to interrupt, but I have to share with you some information and ads. Have you heard of Nerdy Narwhal Co? Everyone is talking about them. Their hand-polished, manufactured dice and handmade nerdy earrings are a must. Darling, if you aren't rolling with a Nerdy Narwhal dice, what's the point? Plus, they're Canadian. Beautiful British Columbia cannot compete with the beauty of their glittery, colorful, lustrous dice. So stop on by their Etsy store and use my promo code Tabletop Tiddies, all caps, no spaces, darling, and get yourself 15% off on me. That's Nerdy Narwhal Co. on Etsy. What are you waiting for? Go now.
Where do I, Borba, go to unwind? The Stormcrow Alehouse, a sports bar. But for geeks, everything from the decor to the design of the menus are filled with science fiction and horror fandoms. My usual at the Stormcrow Alehouse is the Dungeon Burger and their random shots. Roll a d20 and let the whims of fate build your burger and choose your shooter. Plus, local beers on tap and signature cocktails like Romulan Ale, Butterbeer, and Cthulhu Tiki. Stormcrow Alehouse, Canada's most apocalyptic bar, is open for dine-in, delivery, and takeout.
On the battlefield, I'm a warrior, ready to kill or be killed. But when I get back from a hard day of disemboweling my enemies, I enjoy nothing more than to open my castle doors and find a dungeon crate as my reward. Designed for role players and tabletop gamers, Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service with a treasure hoard of loot you can use on or off the battlefield. So what say you? Are you ready for postal glory? DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Hey, Shar here. If you love our show, then I bet you'll also enjoy the Gender Reveal podcast. Gender Reveal is a space for trans people of all different backgrounds to tell their stories, share their work, and explore what gender means to them. The show is hosted by journalist and gender educator Tuck Woodstock and features fantastic guests like Caitlin Burns, Imara Jones, Meredith Toulousan, and Thomas Page McBee. Tuck also analyzes current events from a trans perspective and offers advice for their listeners' trickiest gender questions. With more than 75 episodes, there's something for everyone to learn and enjoy. So subscribe to Gender Reveal wherever you're listening right now and tune in every Monday to hopefully get a little bit closer to understanding what the heck gender is. Learn more at genderpodcast.com.
All right, and the regular stuff as well. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. We've got behind the scenes content. We've got some bonus episodes. We've got shout outs on our Twitch stream and social media. We've got titty swag and a bunch of other cool stuff and lots of different tiers and price points to choose from if you'd like to give a little bit of extra support to these titties. We have some shout outs for patrons this week. Thank you so very much, Jennifer, Beverly, and Stan, for giving these titties a little bit of extra support. If you want to show the world that you love Tabletop Tiddies, we have merch that you can check out at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. Give us a follow on social media at Tabletop Tiddies. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And make sure that if you're following us on Twitter, you tweet using #TTTiddies, and you might just find yourself in a Fear Fort as an NPC. All of this information can be found on our website, which is www.tabletoptiddies.com. And every time I'm saying titties, it's with double D's. All right. I will talk to you next week.
We're going to transfer over to Steve and Borba, who are
Excellent.
just approaching one of the training doors that says heightened senses over top.
Hmm.
I want those.
Yeah, we go in.
Borba leads the way through the door, and immediately you recognize the same bar that you were in the first time you went into a training area.
Oh, where's that shithead? Where's that guy? Am I supposed to fight him again? Let's go.
Is there anyone in here?
There is a crowd of various customers, all different shapes and sizes. There's like a nice walla tone as you enter the room of conversations going on. There's somebody at the bar. A half-orc is serving drinks, and there doesn't seem to be any empty tables here. But as you take in the surroundings, both of you hear over the loudspeaker a and then you hear,
make sure you get as much information as you can by whatever means necessary. Have fun heightened senses training.
Okay.
Well, I go get a glass of wine, first of all.
I like your style, Steve. I grab, I go get an ale.
all right, the two of you approach the bar, and the half-orc barkeep seems to know exactly what you want before you even ask, and a glass of red and an ale plop down in front of you.
How did you know I wanted this? I didn't tell you anything. I say suspiciously.
What do you mean? You're Borba.
Well, yeah, but I don't know you. Why do you know me?
Well, it's part of the trials, really, but also, from the smell of you, I know that if I put down anything here, you'll drink it.
So how did you know what I wanted?
Well,
Yeah. You saying she stinks? It's pretty rude.
Looking you up and down here, Steve, I imagine you got a little bit of a stick up your butt, and red wine usually works for that.
I throw my glass. I chuck the wine at him. I'm offended.
Like, you should totally stab him with your rapier.
No, he's not worth it. He's dripping in wine now.
The wine is, in fact, dripping off of his face, and he, jitters a bit and then comes back and pours you another glass and puts it in front of you.
Excellent. And I walk away.
I walk away, but as I do, I'm like, I flip him off. I'm just like, you're not worth my time. I walk away.
Borba, as you walk away, give me a perception check.
Where the heck am I? There's perception. I'm like, I had a moment where I was just like, where is it? I've done it so many times. That was a crit fail.
Oh, shit. You are all of a sudden hit on the back of the head with a bottle that shatters around you.
Jesus Christ.
And you turn around and you see a completely normal bar room with nobody seeming like the culprit.
What the hell?
I immediately go to the edge of the room. I'm like, no one can get behind me.
Steve, you slink to the corner of this room, seeing where all the exits are. There's only one, the door you came in. And you're noticing, give me a perception check.
8. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
It seems like this room is exactly a normal bar. Everyone is having a grand old time, and you do see shattered glass at Borba's feet, but there doesn't seem to be any sense of danger here.
Is the beer or the ale in a heavy stein by any chance?
Yeah, it's in like a silver ingot made stein.
Okay, I chuck it at the barkeep because that's the only person I can think of that could be the role for it. So I'm just like, hey, fuck you! And I just chuck it at his head.
Nice! Give me, let's say...
Because would that be like an improvised weapon?
Yeah.
By any chance?
Yes,
which
it
I have
would.
proficiency in?
Uh-huh.
But I also don't know what I should roll for that because every improvised weapon would be different.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it would be similar to.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just roll a d4 and it'll be like d4 damage. So roll a d20 to hit and add your proficiency.
5.
All right. With your
God damn it.
you chuck your heavy bar stein still filled with ale, and it goes soaring across the room, spinning in the air, miraculously with such velocity that all the liquid stays inside of it. But it hits the back wall behind the barkeep with a loud thunk, denting in the wall so hard that it is standing up straight in this wooden wall without a drop spilled, but unfortunately did not hit your appropriate target.
Barbara, darling.
What?
As annoying as that,
He hit me over the head with a glass, Steve.
I'm impressed that you're still standing, honestly. But the
Thank you.
announcement said we had to get information, correct?
Yeah.
So let's
I
try to get some information instead of maybe just throwing things. I mean, I threw the wine as well.
Yeah,
We each got one. We each got one.
Fine. Who else can I talk to? I don't want to talk to that guy. I really don't want to talk to that guy.
All the tables are full, right? So we literally talk to
Yes.
anyone.
Go over.
Yeah. Borba, give me a perception check.
What information do I even need? As I walk over to a table and do a perception check. That's an 8.
8. You scan the room and pinpoint this little girl. She's a halfling, but you can tell that she's young and she's not supposed to be here. She's got like ginger ringlets that go all the way down to almost the floor as you approach her.
Hey, kid, you shouldn't be in here. This place is for adults.
What?
Are you lost? People are drinking and stuff in here. You can't drink. You're a child.
She stares at you, stares at Steve. Steve, are you still in the corner of the room or did you follow Borba?
I followed, but like halfway away.
Okay.
You don't want to get hit by things that get thrown.
She stares blankly at Borba, looks directly into your eyes, Steve, and you can see her lips moving, but you're too far away to hear what she says. Borba, you're hearing some sort of language that is not familiar to you, and she does a gesture with her hands, and Borba, nothing happens.
Did I offend you? I'm sorry that I called you out for being too young to be in here.
What language did she speak, Char?
Steve, you cannot hear literally anything anymore. The entire room is completely silent. There is no conversations, no clinking of glasses, no food being eaten, nothing.
Well then.
I can still hear, though.
Yes.
Okay. The hell?
When
is
do I get
going
my
on?
level up thing, Char?
I'm like, listen, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. I don't know what language you're speaking. It's my own fault for being not knowing other languages. But like, I don't know. Unless you were speaking Orc, I would know exactly what you were talking about. But I don't think that's what you're speaking because I can't understand you. So I'm sorry, little child. You're not supposed to be in here.
I go up to Borba and I'm like, I can't hear anything. I say I can't hear anything. What's going on? I can't hear anything.
Why are you yelling?
I can't hear anything. It's all
Why?
gone.
Stop yelling! Oh my god, everything is going wrong. I run to the barkeep. I'm like, she can't hear anything. Like panicked. Like, oh my
How am I
god.
supposed to find information if I can't hear anything?
Yeah, how is she supposed to find? I've heard over the loudspeaker we're supposed to get information. How are we supposed to get information if she can't even hear the information? This seems rigged.
Borba, as you start talking to this barkeep, he turns to you with a straight face and says, "You know, travelers have been disappearing in these here parts."
Okay, cool. That's information. I just, like, that doesn't help me right now, though. Why can't... Okay, I have that information. How do I help Steve hear again?
He stares.
That's more important than those people. Steve's my friend. I don't know those other people.
He stares at you, and Borba, give me a perception check.
Let's try this again. A 10. Slowly but surely climbing the ladder.
You hear a whizzing sound coming from behind you, and with that 10, you have just enough to make a dex save.
Okay, I do it. Oh my goodness. 19.
19. Borba, you turn around and you catch a bottle that's flying straight for the back of your head. And with that, you level up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, buddy. So you can roll your hit die, but you also gain the alert feat.
I do
Nice.
indeed. So I am always on the lookout for danger. So now I have a +5 to initiative. And I can't be surprised when I'm conscious.
Changing.
Everything has changed, guys. +5.
How the turntables.
Indeed. Yeah, I get a +5 bonus to initiative. I can't be surprised while I'm conscious, and other creatures don't gain advantage on me attack rolls against me as a result of being unseen. So nobody can be sneaky and get advantage on me.
That's awesome.
I know they're there. And then I also got... There was something I was supposed to add in level 3, I believe, but we didn't because I believe it was optional.
Yes, it was
primal.
I'm giving
Yeah.
you from Tasha's an extra feat that you could unlock at level 3. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I believe it was like primal. You had it written down. I just added it to my thing. I didn't actually write it down because it's just I literally gained proficiency in another
Barbarian skill.
Barbarian. It's something that I could have gotten at level 1. I just get another proficiency.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
I am now proficient in perception.
Nice.
Feels
Nice.
good. But Steve's still not able to hear, and that's what's important right now.
Borba, roll your D12 for me.
Oh yeah, that's important too. I got a 12.
Oh yeah! And add your Constitution modifier to that.
Heck yes, I will do that. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Steve, while this is happening and you are feeling frustrated, not able to hear anything, trying to gather information, give me an intelligence check.
17.
17. With that, you are putting 2 and 2 together that there are other ways of figuring out what people are saying, and you stare at the room and give me one final perception check.
20.
Nice. Everything sort of seems to click into place for you as your eyes sweep across the room. You can pinpoint what people are saying. So you're hearing as if it's through your ears, but you still hear no sound, but you can tell that someone's lost a ring and is searching for it. There's someone's announcing a drinking contest with a gold ring as a prize. There's a paladin that wants to destroy all evil who's slurring his words at the end of the bar. And you, my friend, gain the observant feature.
Yeah. So this is the observant feat. Quick to notice details of your environment. You gain the following benefits. Increase your intelligence or wisdom to a score by 1 to a max of 20. So my intelligence is def's 20 now. If you can see a creature's mouth while it is speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips. And I get a +5 bonus to my perception and investigation scores.
Yeah.
Which means, by the way, that my investigation is +10.
Hell yeah.
And my perception is +8.
That's so much.
Hell
Which is
yeah.
aggressive.
That's aggressive. I love it.
Dang.
And
That's
as
amazing.
you, of course, roll your D8.
Oh, yeah. 7
Nice. Plus your constitution.
plus, which is 3. So it goes
Holy
up by
shit.
11.
You got a high con.
Mine was also +3, so I'm at 63 hit points.
Oh my god!
Emily, what languages does Steve know?
Oh, she only knows Common and Gnomish at this point in time. Oh, and Thieves can't, but like that's a written thing. Anyway, yeah.
And with that, as both of you are feeling this sense of empowerment and your senses are heightened, your sixth sense for Borba of not being able to be surprised in combat anymore, and your vision seems to, Steve, have really taken a great increase as lips move and you fucking understand every single thing they say. Excellent. As long as it's a language that you speak.
I'm like over at the bar just like yelling at Steve like, can you hear me? Are you okay?
I'm like, stop.
What? Can you hear now? Are you okay?
I still can't hear, but I can read your lips. So stop yelling and you're drawing attention to us.
But, okay. I didn't know what
Chill
else
out.
to do.
I appreciate the effort and the care. Thank you. But
Cool,
you
but
don't need to yell.
Okay.
I can tell
How
by your
did
body
you-
language you are yelling.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, how did you know I was yelling if you can't hear me? But that's cool.
Use your arms a whole lot more. Did we also want to talk about steady aim as well right now, Char?
Yeah, go for it.
This is a 3rd level rogue thing. As a bonus action, I can give myself advantage on my next turn, a next attack roll in the... Wait, hold up. You give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of your current turn.
So it's like you don't need to hide to have your sneak attack. Or to have advantage.
Sweet.
Yeah, and as the two of you peruse this crowded bar, Borba, you dodge. It seems like they're actually, both of you, give me a perception check. Now that you have your increased.
Nat 20.
Let's see what happens. That's a 19.
Yeah. Steve, immediately you see in all along the top, like beams of wood along the walls, there are these little holes that are expanding every now and then. And as they expand, a bottle comes shooting out, only at Borba. They never aim for you and they never aim at anybody else in the room. And Borba, once the next one comes shooting out at you, you are also able to pinpoint where it's coming from.
The hell?
And as you are now diving, dodging, dipping, ducking from all of these wine bottles, you continue to survey the crowd, gathering as much intel as you can for the task that this training event is giving you. And we're going to transport ourselves to a scene with Wilmer and Timber.
Nice.
Wilmer, you have just arrived downstairs into the area where all of the creatures are kept. But was there a task that you were doing before you got downstairs?
Probably throwing some darts. I mean, realistically.
I was just thinking about the croissant that you had put in your pocket.
Oh, yes. So I walk into the room and then I like do a little sneaky look around. And then I pull out the croissant and I go over to Mara's cage and I like rip it in two and then I like, cause now I realize it's glass. So I think because I gotta feed him somehow, so I think I'm just trying to like push half this croissant to try and be like, I brought food, I brought a snack.
Mara like turns to face you, hearing your voice and recognizing it, and she like slowly walks a bit closer to you as the like croissant is like smearing grease on the glass. And she does a perception check on you. She notices what's around your neck, which is her necklace that she gave you at the end of that trial.
Yeah. Like, see, friend. And I'm like holding onto the necklace while I'm like with one hand while the other hand is just like shoving this croissant at the glass. I brought snack, friend, Mara. Wilmer, see?
Friend.
Do you remember me?
Friend. And she puts her hand up, and you can immediately see, Wilmer, that she's now holding the kind of smushed croissant, and it's not in your hand anymore.
Friend!
She like sits down cross-legged and starts munching on this like little squish but still delicious croissant. And she looks up at you and she says, "Poisoned?"
No, I checked.
And then
Not
she keeps
poisoned.
eating it. And she gives you a look. Give me an insight roll.
Okay, 10.
10. Okay, it's a bit hard to get a read on her. She does seem very tired. She's a little old lady, but she seemed to have a bit more pep in her step the last time you saw her.
Are you okay? Are they treating you well? Do you... I was gonna give the other half of the croissant to Timber, but you can have the other half if you need it.
She's still slowly eating this piece, and she says, "No, Timber good."
Okay.
And she keeps eating, and her eyes get a bit glassy, almost like a dog that has cataracts, how they get kind of like foggy. And she like goes back to her bed and like lies down.
I'll see you later, okay? Good night. And then we'll walk over to Timber and mash the other half of the croissant into the glass.
What are you doing?
I'm giving you a croissant.
What?
Timber.
What?
I think you got like put your hand up or something and then you'll get the croissant.
What the heck's a croissant?
You don't know what it's gonna be a little smushed, but I promise it's really good.
Also, my like glass cage is now just like filled with like druidcraft like leaves and like stuff.
It's like something out of Jumanji.
I just like push back a bunch. I push past like a bunch of leaves and stuff like that. And, okay, and I like reach up and try to grab the croissant. Do I get it?
Wilmer or Timber, unfortunately, you do not have the same ability that Mara has, and you cannot reach this baked good.
I'm sure it's quite good.
Yeah. If you there's layers of flaky pastry and it's like 90% butter. And it takes forever to make. I personally haven't ever made one. But I'm gonna and I put it back in my pocket. I'll just give it to you later.
All right. Well, you can leave it on the window, and then when Dalkin comes by, he can just scrape it off.
Yeah, but if someone who's not Dalkin comes, then they're gonna see this croissant and be like, "How did this croissant get here? Who likes croissants?
It's pretty
Wilmer
greasy
likes
now.
Croissants.
Can you clean off the grease then?
My clothes are I mean, yeah, sure. And then I'll like wipe it with like my coat.
All right.
I guess.
Yeah, it looks great. You can barely tell that someone rubbed pastry all over
yeah,
it.
you can't really.
Wilmer, give me a perception check.
Okay, 9.
Okay. You don't notice anything. I'm gonna roll a handy dandy box of doom here. Not Doom-like. This is just so I'm rolling for Timber because I think Kelly doesn't have the character sheet up. Timber, you notice something in your pocket.
I do have my character sheet up. Also, what do I notice?
You're so prepared. Thank you. You putting your hand in your pocket, you feel a little bit of croissant.
It's so dry and flaky. I thought it would be more of a bush. I just
No. Yeah. Wait. And then I'm just gonna like put my hand in my pocket and just like see if it's like a teleportation thing? Like if I put my hand far enough in my pocket, will my hand just be in his pocket?
Wilmer, you reach your hand into your pocket deep, deep down, seemingly endlessly. And Timber, you feel fingers coming out of your jacket. No.
What? Wow, I hate this.
No. What? It seems like your hand just touches fabric, Wilmer.
Oh, okay.
And it seems like
I was about to be like, what are the implications of this pocket thing?
We have pants of holding. They just happen to go to the same dimension. It's quite good. I'm gonna give the rest to Pip. Thank you very much. And I put my hand behind my back so Pip can like lick it off, as I didn't really care for it.
Oh, wow, that's weird. So, how have you been? Have you learned anything new?
Well,
That's
it turns out that
cool.
sourdough you need to like inherit like a jar of rotten dough or something to make it. I didn't want it.
It's so tasty. That sounds wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. But other than that, I've been trying to listen anytime. They I don't know if you talked to Borba at all, but they try to keep me well informed as much as possible.
That's good.
But
did you talk to Did you like find out like is it just like Korak in power? Like is he kind of like an omnipotent ruler, or is it like a election boardroom situation up there?
Well, it's like I mean, it seems like they're supposed to be working together. Like the three game masters are supposed to be friends, and they're having fun making games for people to play and stuff.
Yeah,
at least that's what I think. It seems like that would be the best idea.
Well, that's how it was pitched to us, right?
But I don't know. Korak seems to be like the jerk of the group. I don't know if he's running everything. They keep talking about like their boss or something. I know that there's like
there's someone above the game masters.
I don't know. They just keep talking about something that's like watching, and they need to like still put on a good show or something. So like Korak is doing his thing where he brought all of us being the ones in the glass, not on the outside of the glass, to like be murdered or fight or do like whatever we're good at. There's like a Dracula back there. I think it's kind of I don't know, but I don't know if I don't know if he'll get used. It's up to the game master.
That's really scary. Cool.
But like, you know, I didn't know what the games were, but like, do people who care about it know that it's basically just like a calling? Is that a thing that people know?
What's a colleague?
Calling.
Calling.
Go-
So confused. It's just a calling?
A culling. That is a real word.
Culling.
One sec. I start like trying to. I take out some like coal that I have, and I'm like drawing it on the window. C-U-L.
Oh, it's okay. I got it now.
L.
Sorry.
Well, I gotta finish it, or I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Like is that just the thing that? Why would people join if the whole thing is just supposed to kill like weak and poor people?
That's not the whole point of it, Timber. Gosh. The point of it is fame and glory, kid. Fame and glory.
For who? The dead people?
For the winners, and for the it's esteemed. It's like a big fun thing.
For the strong and the rich? What about the weak and the poor?
Well, they're good at stuff too.
When they're dead?
What? No, they're not good at being dead. Look, I don't know, Timber. This, I didn't think it would be like this.
I didn't know what it was going to be like at all. I didn't even sign up for this.
I am sorry. I will do my best to make sure when this is all over that I will stop, and I will make sure to make this a better place.
Okay.
For everyone.
Sounds admirable. I like it. Yeah, I got...
Timber, give me an insight check.
All right, let me open up my handy-dandy character sheet.
That you have open.
Yeah.
That would be a 9.
Yeah, the DC for this was only 5. As you're having this conversation, you are reminded how afraid the people in power seem to be about this large boss.
Yeah.
This ethereal boss they keep mentioning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't talk to Korak or anything, but like Valkyria and Dalkin and like the people and Marge comes by once in a while. I don't know. They just seem to be like worried, like they're not in control. So they're really afraid of this big thing, that the boss or whatever.
Do you think, like, if I wrote a strongly worded letter, they would respond to that? No.
I don't want you to get in trouble. Don't. They already know that you're here. I would not risk angering anybody. Keep yourself safe.
An anonymous letter.
Sure. Get someone else to write it for you, because you look like the kind of person who has a very distinct penmanship style.
Yes. So an anonymous letter in someone else's handwriting.
But not any of the people that you hang out with.
No.
Because I don't want anybody else to get hurt.
I don't. This sounds like I shouldn't write a letter.
I mean, you could talk to your. Can you talk? Do you have like access to your parents or something? You could call them, and but again, I don't
think so. I also think they're probably very angry with me.
Okay. Well.
So he's probably, but also they would probably be able to stop the trials, or at least try.
Maybe, I don't know how big this boss is,
okay.
but I mean, well, you seem pretty confident. Hey, can you do me a favor? Don't get the group in trouble, so that none of you get hurt.
I will do my very best.
Okay.
To protect the group with my big burly muscles. And then he starts flexing. And he dabs. He does a little run back and forth. He's like, parkour.
I have full confidence that you will physically protect everybody, but if worse comes to worse, maybe also magically protect them.
Probably the better option.
Cool.
I will do my best. Thanks, Timber.
I'm gonna learn how to do new dances. I'm at that phase of just boredom. I'm gonna learn some new dances.
You should learn all of the really cool ballroom dances. And then you could do them with your little puppy.
With Pip?
Big puppy.
Mila, you're walking down into the basement holding a good berry in your hand. And you don't even have to roll insight to know that means Timber wants to talk to you.
I go.
Pip is now in just like full like leaf armor that I've just been like crafting him little clothes for the dialogues. And I'm just like tying a bow on right now as you walk up.
Hey, Timber.
What? Oh, you got the message much faster than Borba did.
Well, as soon as she figured it out, we all just kind of assumed that you wanted to talk to us with that's your cue.
Yeah, it's quite literally the only physical thing that I can make other than all the plants and stuff that you see around me.
It looks really nice. I love what you've done with the place.
Speaking of, I had Valkyria take one out. I'm giving everybody this, it's right by your feet, this like daisy chain bracelet. I've been giving it to everyone that's part of the resistance so that they know up top to see that they're part of the resistance, but without giving you away.
That's very smart. That's very smart. I put it on.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. It'll now if like Valkyria sees you or any of the team members, they'll know that you're on their side.
Did you give it to Wilmer and Borba too?
Yes. And if they didn't show you, they must be embarrassed about it.
Okay. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah,
yes.
You know that they got rich boy fashion, and also I don't know, it does not covered in blood. So yours has little little flower petals that I made. So it's like colorful and it matches your hair. So that it's yours. It's specifically yours.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
So are you guys? Is the whole team being safe? Wilbur said that he would keep you guys safe. Are you and the group being safe?
I punched the person out of a painting today.
What?
Yeah.
I have so many questions for a follow-up.
They were bullying me and my grandpa, so I punched them out of the painting.
and
Were they the painting, or was the painting of them or of your grandpa?
it was the painting of my grandpa. I guess they were behind it, so when I punched it, they just fell from the painting or something like that. I don't know. They're a bully, and I just got very, very angry, and I punched them.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That seems like you've made an enemy, though, so that doesn't seem too safe.
You know, you haven't lived if you haven't made enemies, so it happens.
That's true.
You know, sometimes you make enemies, sometimes you make friends.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I made a few of the latter, in this. I wish I could hang out with you guys and you know, punch paintings, I guess.
Oh, I wish you could hang out with us too.
Pip really misses you.
Oh, I miss him too.
Yeah.
And I put my hand on the glass to try to pet him, but I can't because there's a glass.
Pip like walks over and just puts his paw up against the glass.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you.
Clove does the same.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Which is really, I don't know why that scared me. Literally, like, they wheeled a dragon past me the other day, and
Did they?
yeah. Again, I'm
that's
not
so
too sure
cool.
how much of this the game masters are going to use, but they haven't. Have you ever seen a dragon? It's huge, and a color that I haven't determined.
I've never seen a dragon, but I'd assume that they are taller than me because I'm like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I think I'm about the same height as you. You might be a little bit taller than me. I'm not too sure.
How tall are you? I'm 2'6".
I don't know. Here, let's stand face to face against this window, and I'll measure ourselves. I take a little bit of the. Do you got anything to draw your height on the window with?
No.
Wait.
Do I?
I got an idea. Put your hand in your pocket.
My hand in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this piece of coal in my pocket, and then just wait. It's gonna transfer to your pocket.
Okay.
Mila, as you reach your hand in your pocket, you feel a piece of coal and a little brush of fingertips that disappear as quickly as they were there.
What? I didn't think that was actually gonna work. I thought Wilbur did that. All right, draw your height.
I draw my height. I'm gonna draw my height on the plastic glass.
I forget how tall I actually made Wilbur. Timber, but I think Timber might actually be taller than you.
Gnomes are like 3 feet, are they not?
Yeah, I think
Around there.
I think gnomes might be slightly taller than halflings. He's a small one.
Yeah.
As you are comparing your heights and having this adorable moment, we will whoosh away as everybody is back in the dormitory, having followed the lights after a successful day of training. And we are back with all of Marge's favorites, as you've already spoken with each other and told each other what you learned from Timber and your various experiences throughout the day and how much stronger you all feel.
Guys,
Mila, there's a dragon in there? What?
yeah, Timber told me
what?
about a dragon. I've never met
Oh
a
my
dragon
God.
before.
And a vampire.
A vampire?
Man,
Yeah.
these trials are gonna be rough.
But
I'm
dragons,
nervous.
Dragons are like really big. I'm tiny.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just hope that that's not gonna get used. Like they said, they might not use
Yeah,
them. Oh,
and
man,
there
Corin's
was
really
that
gonna use them,
were-rat
isn't he?
is still in there. So do they just keep them in there forever? Is there gonna be like a super fight? Like, why do they still have these things? People.
It scares me. I didn't get to ask Timber what he thought we should do, but
I
Well,
mean, I think
I
he wants
know-
us to just not get hurt and continue
Yeah.
with the
He
trial.
also said that I shouldn't write a strongly worded letter. I think that was the consensus. That, or I should and just have someone else write it, use their words.
Hey, you could get that guy who bullied you to write it.
yeah, I can intimidate them.
I like this.
Morva,
I
are
will-
you proud of me? I punched someone today.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And that person vowed that they were gonna kill us. That was also fun. Just in case you forgot
Hold
that,
up, I
Mila.
missed
Your
that.
first,
Actually?
your
Yes.
first rival. That's
Yep.
That's a momentous occasion. We should toast to that. I pull out my flask, and I'm like, to Mila's first rival, and I take a swig.
I imagine that I'm drinking water.
I cannot.
We fade out
handle.
as everyone is drinking their various teas. Some things very much stronger. And you all get ready for bed and are woken up the next morning with a announcement from Marge.
All right, everybody. Our paramedics will always keep up with injuries sustained in trainings, but when competing in a trial, you're on your own. At the foot of each of your beds, you'll each find a potion of greater healing. Use it well, and have fun on your last day of training before our next mission.
Okay.
Oh, we can.
Potion
Cool.
of greater healing.
Steve, can you give me an intelligence check?
Stuff flat intelligence. Nat 20!
Yes.
So 25.
Steve, you are looking at these potions, realizing that every single competitor got one, and that you are a thief. Also, remember that there was your first training day, you went into a crafting room that seemed to have a bunch of resources available to you. And a little metagaming here. You know that it takes a whole action to drink a potion. And maybe there's a way for you to make that action turn into a bonus action.
Okay, bear with me. Magic darts of healing. You just throw them at someone and then poop.
But then wouldn't you get damaged by the piercing and then it negates the healing? Like it's just...
Yeah, and it would also take time to throw the dart.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, sorry. I rescind. Maybe
It was a
I'll
good-
think
it was
on
a
it.
good
I'll
effort,
refine the
though.
idea.
It was a very good effort.
Thanks, Borba.
All right. Yes, I'll go back to the crafting room.
All right, yeah, it's breakfast time, so most people are like not in your way right now, heading towards the breakfast buffet, and you make it back to the crafting room, no problem.
Excellent. I go there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make things.
Inside, there's still that rope leading to the top of the ceiling. There's no golden key since you already took it. But there is rows and rows of fabrics, ropes, various tools that you might need. What are you thinking of doing?
I want to, create something that can let people use them as a bonus action.
Yeah, so if you, like, in the past, we've done, every time you craft something, it's like a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
So this will be a DC 10 for you to create a belt that has one holster for a potion, and a DC 15 to make a belt that has two. So you can roll 4 times.
4 times? Okay. I'm VV nervous right now. 12.
Okay, so that's a single
So that's one with one.
Yeah.
14.
Single.
25, nat 20.
Yeah, buddy.
That one gets 3, right? Because it was a nat 20.
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
That one goes to Wilmer for that wee boy. And a 22.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you have one with 3 loops, one with 2, and 2 with 1.
Cool. Yeah, I give the one with 3 to Wilmer. And then the one with 2 to Mila, and the 2 with 1 to me and Borba.
All right, great.
Would
So
do
just
that.
so this is clear, all of you have a greater healing potion already. Some of you already have it from various trial investigating, and I think at Hecna you got some. But yeah, so as long as you have a potion in the belt, it has to be physically in the belt, you can use a bonus action to drink it. You don't have to use a full action.
Cool.
Can I also say that over the training period, I was able to do my innovator feat to make a rascally running rabbit?
Yes, when everyone was drinking their various things, you could take time to go ahead and roll to create that. Is it a roll?
It's a DC.
Yeah.
It's a DC 8.
Okay, great.
DC 8. I have to roll a D20 plus my Tinker Tools bonus, which is I think plus 4 right now. So just D20. A 7, but then plus my bonuses. So yeah, I did it.
All right, that was close. Clutch.
That was way too close. So my rascally running rabbit. This innovation takes the form of a rabbit. It can be placed down as an action. When placed down, this innovation will move 10 feet in a random direction and repeat this random movement at the beginning of the user's turn. A creature must succeed a Dex an acrobatics roll to successfully grab the rabbit, else it avoids being grabbed and instantly moves 10 feet in another random direction. The rabbit looks and feels like a regular rabbit. However, it makes a continuous grinding noise from within.
Nice. Oh boy.
That's my rabbit.
You make your way back. You still have your rabbit on you, but now you have all these belts, which you're able to catch up with your group on your way to breakfast of the second training day. And you hand those out to everybody.
Cool.
Oh.
I was going to say I want to skip breakfast and just walk around and pickpocket people's potions.
I will let you do that. Go ahead and
Hey, do you want some of my sausages that you wrapped up so nicely? I have them here. You can take them on the go.
It's also
while
just
you're
breakfast
working.
time. I can always just go grab a muffin or something.
Have my good berry. Have my good berry.
Yeah, I'll have the good berries so I don't have to worry about breakfast. But I'm
Here
just
you
going to walk
go.
around and start taking people's potions.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check.
22.
You are fucking invisible in this crowd. Basically, nobody has eyes on you right now. And you can give me 5 sleight of hand rolls.
23.
Yeah, you got a potion.
Nat 20, 25.
Got 2 potions in the same fucking hand.
13.
No luck, but they don't realize that you tried to steal from them.
18.
Got it.
Wow.
And 9. Fuck, on the last one.
The last one, you bump into somebody, and they turn towards you. They are this half elf with white curly hair, and he's got green eyes, and he turns to you and he says, "Yo, watch where you're going, man."
Who is this person? Who is this person? I'm sorry. I apologize. What are they wearing? That's very important.
He's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt,
Oh,
patterned robes that
Nice.
tie around his waist with a like woven hemp cord, and you sort of smell skunks here.
Nice.
And he's got like loafers on. He also has a tambourine on his little woven belt.
I'm so sorry. Your outfit was just so eye-catching to me. I had to come over and take a closer look.
What?
Never mind. And I turn around and I walk away.
As you walk away, let's transition back to the rest of our group enjoying breakfast. How's everybody doing over here?
Can I just quickly see if I see my sister in the lunch breakfast room?
Yes, give me an investigation check.
Come on. 6.
You scan the crowd, which is, it seems like everybody is here. And you don't notice Seaphora anywhere. There doesn't seem to be any gingers in this space besides yourself. And
Weird.
As you're looking, you get hit in the face with a pile of scrambled eggs as somebody yells, "Food fight!"
Oh god! Oh my god! Oh.
The room starts erupting in yells as competitors left, right, and center start picking up their various sausages, salads, crepes, omelets, flinging things across the room. And Steve, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
22.
With disadvantage, sorry.
11.
As food starts being thrown everywhere, Steve, you feel an intense, piercing pressure in your side as someone whispers, "Mart sends his regards." And you take, in the box of doom, 20 poison damage. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Steve is dead!
I'm writing down our initiatives. Hold up.
Yo, I got a 23. This feat was the best thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm upset.
I mean, you did.
Man.
That's
Yeah,
great
you have
news.
44 health. I checked before you rolled your level up, but I figured you could take a poison dagger.
Like, yeah, but also, damn.
She's like, I went camping, darling, while she's like on an RV, like a huge RV.
Yeah, with the ones with the expandable sides.
Oh, absolutely.
And a pool and hot tub and all that stuff. Yep.
Fun fact, if you watch live when we're streaming, where Char sits, where I sit, I'm in that little expandable part of a fifth wheel. Yeah. I know that it's like we got to get the episode started, but it just makes me smile so much hearing everybody do their little ad reads. I'm just so happy.
It's a nice little like jump back into character voices after 2 weeks off.
It's like, hey, yeah.
How does Steve talk? I don't know. Oh, there it is. We're good.
Thanks for listening to Tabletop Tiddies.
Charlene Bayer is our dungeon master, and our season 1 players include Amanda Lourenço, Emily Matchette, Sara Mayfield, and Rachel Theilade.
Our sound engineer and logo designer is Kelly Wright, and our episodes are edited by Emily Matchette.
All music featured in Tabletop Tiddies is from the website Pixabay, incompetechmusic.com by Kevin MacLeod, or freemusicarchive.org using a Creative Commons license. Our tag music that you're hearing right now is by our very own Sara Mayfield.
For more information, please check out our website, tabletoptiddies.com. That's Tabletop Tiddies with double D's if you know what we mean. We'll see you next time.